one of David Hume's arguments against miracles is that since various religions purport miracles to verify the truthfulness of their religion, then it seems as though various religions cancel each other out. Now, here are four criterion by which we can think critically about this argument from David Hume as Christians. The first thought is this: when we examine the philosophy of many of the world religions, we find that the claims of miracles actually don't fit with the worldview. So, for example, Buddhism, or early Buddhism, was atheistic. And so, if there is no absolute personal God, like there is in Christianity, who wants to work in the world and perform miracles, then it's unfitting to then come along and claim that there are miracles being done. Or if you take Hinduism, for example, the ultimate deity, Brahman, is impersonal. And so there is no basis upon which to think or to expect an impersonal it to then be the cause of alleged miracles in the world. The miraculous does not fit with these worldviews. A second criteria is this: the claims of the miraculous for Christianity have a much higher quality than those of other religions. So, for example, the early documents and reports of what Jesus did date back to within the first century. And even historian Edwin Yamuchi claims that Jesus' miracles are unique in this sense, that he's the only founder of a world religion where his miracles are reported in such a short time after they happen. Early Buddhist literature, for example, the reports of the life and the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama don't even arise for more than 400 years after he allegedly lived. And you must look even later than that, much later in history, until you get attempts to claim that miraculous events happen in the name of Buddhism. And thirdly is this: whenever there's a miraculous claim from a world religion, we then need to examine it carefully and to see if there is an explanation possible from natural means. Like even in our day today, there are magicians and illusionists who can seemingly perform something extraordinary, but they have natural techniques of doing this. And so it's not actually a miracle. This could be the case for the alleged miracles for other world religions. And lastly is this: in Christianity, there is a doctrine of common grace, where theologians teach that, look, even amidst non-Christians, God can still show himself who he is. God can still do a miracle at his own will and because of his own pleasure and for his own glory, to show compassion to his creatures, even if they're not Christians. For example, in the Bible, there is a miraculous prophecy given by a non-Christian, Balaam, if you read that in the book of Numbers. And with that is also this thought: since Yahweh, the absolute personal God, upholds this entire world and the lives of all people and their experiences, It is possible that God can allow something that is indeed supernatural to happen. There are real demons in the world at work. The devil is a real being. And so, in the Christian worldview, there is a category and there is a way to affirm that people of false religions can experience real supernatural phenomenon from the workings of Satan and his minions. And Satan is described as an angel of light who comes to deceive. And so the question then simply is that, are people in false religions who have these supernatural encounters, are they rightly interpreting what is happening? This has happened with the founding of major cults in the last couple of hundred years. Joseph Smith claimed to be visited by an angel, Moroni, and to be given a revelation. Well, some people totally deny that that happened. Other people, like myself, who are Christians, would say, no, I think something really did happen. And I think it was supernatural. And I think it was extraordinary. But I think that he was deceived. It was a deceptive messenger. And God does allow that in his world for his own purposes. And so, on that last point, the lesson is simply this, that false religions can contain experiences of the supernatural, yet they are deceptive in the way information is communicated to those who experience them. They are deceptive. All of this fits within the Christian worldview.